Shorty bad, slim, thick. She might drug, she might fix. And I'm all up in her mix. She be.
Hey girl, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is KUWKayCee, and if you're a returning subscriber, thank you for tuning in. Thank you. We're locked in. And if you're not, make sure you come and subscribe for the next video. But y'all, today we're discussing perfume. I know, I love perfume. Oh my God. I love to smell good. I love to look good. But you know, there's nothing like a good perfume layer combo. And I'm going to share with y'all my most complimented and my favorites. And some I think you should definitely add to your collection if you don't already have them in your collection. Because as a fragrance lover, I love the floral, feminine, a little musky, a little musky scents, and I think they're so good. I think in a good perfume collection, you should definitely have a mix of all things. So like a little fruity, a little floral, a little musky, a little fresh, a little warm, a little beachy. You know, just having a good mix in your perfume collection. And I would like to note that I'm not particular because I know a lot of people are like, oh, this is like my special occasion perfume. This is like my outside perfume, my day perfume. Child, if you bought it, wear it. If you bought it, wear it. Why does perfume have to be a special occasion? Because every day is an occasion. You are an occasion, okay? So if you have different perfume, you're like the type of person who's like, oh, I'm gonna save this for the perfect moment. I understand that, but also know that perfume does expire. Perfume will turn into alcohol if you don't wear it. You guys know that, right? So before we dive into all the content, I would like to say that perfume is very particular. What a perfume may smell like for me and on me may not be the same for you. The thing is, we all have body chemistry, and our perfume kind of goes into their body chemistry. So something that may smell like very floral on me may smell warm on you, and the opposite. I will say that these are scents that people stop and ask me what I'm wearing the most. Like when I'm wearing a nice, like fruity floral perfume, I am almost always stopped and getting compliments. And a disclaimer, your body scent and chemistry influences how a perfume smells on you. How a perfume smells on me may not be the same for you. And let me pause for the effect. How a perfume layers depends on how well you bathe. Ladies, gentlemen, if you want a good perfume layer, you have to bathe first. It goes bath, lotion, perfume. And then your first perfume, which is your base perfume, and then your second perfume. And then if you want to put a little pizzazz, your third perfume. But you have to. If you put that scent behind your ear, make sure you take some soap and water behind that ear first. To that ankle, to them knees. Do that first. I will say that. A good base, a good layer starts with soap and water. That's just my disclaimer. I'm just saying. But moving on, while I love wearing scents that make me feel good, and I also purchase a lot of my scents due to their uniqueness, and I'm not even gonna lie, a good bottle will get me. But I also know I like to purchase scents that look good and smell good too. So I have a few blind buys that I've purchased, but not too many because of the bottle or whatever. But first I want to start with my fresh and floral scents. These are scents that are my everyday scents. They're my daytime scents, my running errand scents, and just going about my day. First on the list will be Dolce & Gabbana. Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue Summer Vibes. It has notes of bergamot, peach, and cedarwood. And this is the summer vibes. This is a twist on the classic light blue. And if you guys know anything, I know for me, light blue is probably one of my fourth or fifth perfume purchases because it's a classic. But this one is like summer in a bottle. It was like light blue reinvigorated, and I absolutely love it. It feels like I need to be on the Amalfi Coast when I'm wearing this. Like, it's just that orange, zesty smell. And it's still the light blue, classic light blue that we know, but you can't tell me this doesn't give you like, I need to be on somebody's beach, you know? Replica Lazy Sunday Morning. Now, this is considered a warm and sensual fragrance, but for me, it's fresh. It's actually one of my everyday scents. Like, I absolutely love this. Mason Margiela knows how to do a scent, but they also don't know how to do a scent, because I see a lot of people are a fan of By the Fireplace. However, I'm not a big fan of that. Now, Lazy Sunday Morning, Bubble Bath, Jazz Club. What the kids like to do? Tea. Yeah, love those. And I love how simple the bottle design is on the perfumes for Mason Margiela, but this one is a classic. Like, there's nothing much I can say for this. Like, if you don't have this, add this. It has like notes of lily, iris, musk. And once again, I'm not a professional, but this is a scent for me. Like, I love this. It's a good transition scent too. If you find yourself being out night to day, this is a good scent to wear. Like, it carries that well. And also, this is the scent that made Asa fall in love. Like, he loves this scent. So yeah. Replica is a really good, and they also have a discovery set. So if you're wanting to dive into, because Mason Margiela is a little expensive, so if you're wanting to dive into Mason Margiela, I will suggest that you go to like Sephora or Ulta and test them, or get their discovery pack, because I honestly feel like Replica is an investment. If you go beyond the travel sizes and you get a full size, it's definitely an investment. So I would say get their discovery pack to get what you like, because there's a lot to choose from. But Lazy Sunday Morning is one of my go-tos. It's one of my classic. And also Jazz Club and Beach Walk, I think, or no, Bubble Bath. Honorable mention for Mason Margiela. Also, another classic for me is Classic Clean Warm Cotton. Y'all, this is such an easy but interesting fragrance. Like, have you ever like taken your sheets out of the laundry and you're like, oh my God, like this smell, like this is like clothes off the clothesline. I personally love anything that's like a laundry scent. So like Bath and Body Works laundry day candle, fave. The Cozy Comfort mainstay candle at Walmart, fave. And for me, those are scents that like I feel wrapped. And this, I feel like I'm wrapped in like a fresh towel all day, every day. I love to wear this. This is like my in the house scent, because it literally just smells like fresh laundry. It just smells so clean. It doesn't, like, you can't say any, like, I feel like no one can say like, oh, that stinks. Because who doesn't like the smell of like fresh laundry? I also love to wear this when I'm working out, because it's not an overpowering scent, but it kind of does like mask the sweat and the musk. But this is just, and it's a little goes a long way with this one. I will say that. And last but not least, for my fresh and floral scents, it's a classic. It's the Giorgio Armani Ocean. And one thing about Giorgio Armani, he knows how to design a bottle. Like, y'all see this bottle? It reminds me of the 80s so much. Like the marble, the color, the design. Like, you guys see there's literally just a little left in the bottle. But this is literally the sexiest ocean purchase you can ever purchase. Like, this has notes of sparkling pear, water jasmine, sandalwood. Like, y'all, I've used this up. I had to stop myself from wearing it so much because it's that good. And it's just so fresh. It's a really good daytime scent, a very good like brunch scent. And even I think when I first purchased this, I posted on Instagram and I got so many compliments and so many people like, girl, that's my scent. So you know this is one, like this is definitely a classic that almost anyone should have in their arsenal. Now moving on to my floral flirty scents. Now this is Gucci Bloom. This is fairly new to my collection. It has notes of jasmine, tuberose, and lady of the night, which that lets you know that it's a good nighttime perfume. It layers well. I haven't worn it that much, but honestly, it's so good. I personally am a fan of Gucci perfume. I Some of them has been a miss for me. Like I don't like the Gucci Flora or the Gucci Jasmine, but this one, I'm looking forward to wearing this more. Like this is probably 2 weeks old in my collection, and I've probably worn it 3 times, but it's so good, y'all. And it wears so well. It's good for a night out. It layers well. I've layered it with Juliet Has a Gun, and it was so rich and good. So definitely pick up Gucci Bloom if you haven't already. And then moving on to some others. If you follow me on TikTok, you've heard me talk about, or you've seen me talk about Way, North Bundy, and how I was going hard for that one. But before I even fell in love with North Bundy, I originally fell in love with the Way Melrose Place. I have the body wash, the dryer sheets, and the perfume in Melrose Place, and I will buy the laundry detergent if I could. Well, actually, I could because they have it, but I will say the laundry detergent is like $60, but you only get maybe like 3 ounces of it, and I just don't think it's worth it. But I absolutely love Melrose Place Way by Way. This is probably my, yeah, I have a lot of everyday scents, but this is my one where I wear when I want to feel rich. If I want to feel like that bitch. Okay? Like Melrose Place gives me that dynasty old money feel. You know, like this is what the girls aspire to be like. Like like the old soap bar. Like this is what it gives me. It's just really, and I don't understand why Melrose Place don't get the same love that St. Bart's get, because I'm not a big fan of St. Bart's. I love it for like travel. I love it for I really wear my St. Bart's when I go to the gym, or like when I travel to like a beach or a tropical place, because it has that coconut flavor. But I personally am not a big fan of coconut. It's just a really good summertime place. And if you're not a fan of the what's the name of it? If you're not a big fan of the Sol de Janeiro, I think it's the pistachio, the one that everyone loves. I would say try this Way St. Bart's instead. The price point is similar. This is the hair mist, the body and hair mist, and I do love it as a hairspray. I will say that. I'm slowly getting into hair perfumes, but this I do love as a hairspray. It masks, like when you go out into like a certain environment, it masks very well. But I wish Melrose Place got the same love that St. Bart's did, because it's just such a soft and feminine scent. If you want something very classy, very classic, that kind of like goes well with everything, this is the one. And now for my classy babes. If you want a very simple floral scent that bound to turn heads and have people like, what is that? And like 1 or 2 sprays and you're good. It layers well. It pairs well. Lancome. Lancome Adelaide is your pick. This is what you want to purchase. When I tell you this is so good, like this is the definition of a girly scent. Like this is the definition of a it girl scent. I know I have people that say like YSL Libre and black, like no. If you want a very fruity, floral, smell good scent, you're gonna want to go with this Lancome Adelaide. And the intense or the regular. Intense is very intense. I will say, I think this is just the regular. I think this is just the regular, but it's very last long. I say at tops 3 sprays and you're good. I get so many compliments on this perfume, and it's crazy because I love the design of the bottle. It's so sleek. It barely stays up on my shelf, to be honest, but it's y'all, this is exquisite. So if you don't have like a fruity floral scent and you're like, wow, I don't want anything too small, but I want like too soft, but I kind of want something that's strong and bold, definitely get this Lancome Adelaide. Next up on my list are my musky nighttime scents. And these are some of my faves, y'all. But a new one that I've recently added to my collection is the Black Opium Green. I like this one. And I say I like this one because I haven't honestly worn it that much. I do have a few YSL perfumes, and I have the Black Opium, the regular. I have the YSL Libre. I have all the classic perfumes, but I was looking for something that's a little different, and this is what the green did for me. If you did not know, the green is an evolution. It's a revitalized on the classic Black Opium, and it honestly, it serves that. It's very energetic, it's loud, it's fresh. I think the notes are coffee, vanilla, bourbon, and jasmine. So it's a little mix of both. Like, it's definitely with those type of notes, it can take you from night to day because of course it has like the floral scents in it, but it also has that coffee and bourbon in it, which kind of takes you to nighttime and like a little musky. This is a really good scent. Like, so if you're like not a big fan of the other Black Opiums, I would say give this a try because you may actually like it, because that was my case. Next on the list is another Giorgio Armani perfume. I literally purchased this off the design of the bottle. This is Giorgio Armani C. Y'all, so good. So good. This one is a very interesting scent. And like I said, I literally purchased it off the design of the bottle because this one gives me Jezebel. You can't tell me this is not, like, this is a fingernail polish bottle. That's why I purchased it, because it literally looks like a fingernail polish bottle. And I was like, you know, growing up, they'd be like, oh, don't wear red lipstick. Don't wear red fingernail polish. And I was like, this gives Jezebel. This gives a little scandalous. This one has has notes of rose, woody. It's a little bit woody, and it's a little vanilla. Technically, it's a floral, according to like its makeup and the notes that's in it. But for me, it's a musky scent. It's not too strong, but it's very feminine and strong. Like, it's a nice feminine musky scent. And I think if they added like if they added one more note, possibly of like bourbon or gourmand, this could have easily been a unisex scent. And it could have been like a nice masculine, you know, men's scent. So definitely pick this up. And then last but not least, one of my faves for my musky scents is this Arabic perfume. As you see, I barely have anything left in the bottle. This was a complete blind buy. This is actually one of my favorite blind buys. This is a Nafias Al Shagaf Rosasi IDS. Butchered the name, sorry. It is a perfume. It has top notes of almond, lemon, and coffee. This is a very complex perfume, but it's so good. It's so good. I also think this one is very unisex. Even though it's made for women, I think this one is actually very unisex. And you get so much for the bottle. I recently checked the price of it because I'm getting so low to repurchase it. And this bottle is $35. And this is a 3.8 ounce. If you were to buy this size in like a Gucci, a YSL, or like a Giorgio Armani, you would be spending like $250 on this size bottle. So if I was you, I would run, don't walk to purchase this. I think I saw it for like $35 on Fragrance Net or maybe fragrance.com. But definitely trust me when I say this is your go-to. This is the one you want to wear. And I love to wear this one. I know I say I'm not an occasion wearer, but I love to wear this when I'm going to like certain concerts or events because it's a very classic smell, but also I don't have to worry about too many like noses or this scent mixing with other scents. And I don't necessarily layer this scent, but you could layer it because it's just that good. And it has a very complex makeup to it. So you can definitely layer this. So those are all of my like favorite, most complimented scents. I did want to do some honorable mentions of some scents I think you should definitely add to your collection. So some of the scents I think you should just have as a base in your collection that's an oldie but goodie or a collector's item is, I will start off with YSL Libre. I feel like I don't really need to give an explanation as to why you need to add this to your collection. Just do it. Like, if you see it on sale, if request it for a gift, but you definitely need YSL in your repertoire. Like, you need it as a nighttime scent. You need it as a date night. Like, it's just that good. I don't have to, everybody has this scent. So if you don't, you need to get it. Another classic, and this was actually one of my first, not this bottle, but the scent was actually one of my first perfume purchases. And that's what kind of led me down the journey of like, oh, I kind of like perfume. And that scent would be KUWKayCee. This was literally one of my first, that and Carolina Herrera, Good Girl. I think that's a classic scent. I didn't even have to mention it in this video, but if you don't already, girl, buy the Hill perfume. It's such a classic. It's a good layer. It's a base. It's an everyday. Girl, buy the perfume. But this was like one of my first buys, and it's still good to this day. I still, whenever I don't know like what I want to wear, how I want to smell, I just throw this on because this one literally smells like money. And my biggest thing is, I like to smell like money. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I want to smell rich. So make sure you get your bottle of KUWKayCee. Next on the list is Valentino Volve Bicha. I know a lot of people love Valentino Born in Roma, Valentino, actually, yeah, all the Born in Romas. I personally am not a big fan of the Born in Roma. However, I did have that. I've actually ran out of the Born in Roma. And anytime I wore it, I got a ton of compliments. It did not matter. Like, I always got so many compliments when I wore Born in Roma. But personally, for myself and my scent profile, I love the Volve Bicha. It's just so good. Not too many people know it or wear it. And I feel like at that point, it's unique to you. Of course, like I said, like whenever you wear perfume, it depends on your body chemistry and how it smells for you. But if you want something a little different, but you also like the base of the Valentino scents, try Voce Viva. And then some of my others that I love, and I actually don't purchase the full size of it because I like to travel with them or wear them on special occasions. One of my favorites, and I don't understand why I won't just go ahead and buy the full size. I have like 3 travel sizes of this, and that's Fleur Missing Person. This is one of my favorite travel perfumes. I personally love the Fleur brand. And also, if you're interested in Fleur perfumes, tip, check the website. When Fleur gets rid of a scent, they put it on sale. They have like farewell sales. So if there's a scent that you're like, oh, I like this from Fleur, like just watch their website and see if they're getting rid of it. That's unfortunate because it's being discontinued, but it's on sale. One of my faves is Missing Person. Yeah. Like, I don't even have the words to describe this. It's just such a good scent. Like, yeah. It's so good. And then another one that's very unique, and I like to purchase like the travel size of this and just to keep it in my purse, is the Juliet Has a Gun, Not a Perfume. This is the travel size, and babes, buy the travel size. Don't feel the need to go like pour your coins out and purchase a whole big bottle of perfume. Buy the travel size so you can see what you like. But Juliet Has a Gun, Not a Perfume. And the unique thing about this perfume is it doesn't, like what it may smell like on you, of course, like any other perfume, it's not the same as it would smell on someone else. So Not a Perfume is, because it's not a perfume, it's specifically made to interfere or not interfere or interact with your body chemistry and make a scent unique to you. So that is why I love to buy this in the travel size. So when I'm out and I feel like, I need to re-up or, freshen up, that's why I like to get this so it doesn't interfere too much with what I'm already wearing, but it actually enhances it. So Juliet Has a Gun, Not a Perfume is another like classic. I would say buy the travel size and this to keep on you just to like refresh. And then last but not least, y'all know Rihanna won't give us no music, but she loves to collect our coins. Like between her and Beyonce, actually great point. Between her and Beyonce, I don't know who takes our coins more, but they both have great scents. And I know you may be saying like, girl, who is still wearing that? Honorable mention. I don't want to hear it. Don't want to hear it. Take it. Beyonce Heat. Y'all can say what y'all want about my girl. I know House of Darion was a flop, but she's redeemed herself. Beyonce, he smacks. This is a very old scent, but y'all, it is so good. And look at the design of the bottle. Miss Mama's was on to something. This was like, what, Dangerously in Love times? This was first album. This wasn't even B-Day. I think this was Dangerously in Love. Yeah. Miss Mama slap. So, yeah. She gonna keep taking my money for this one. And then Rihanna gonna keep taking my money for Fenty. I know I don't really believe in special occasion perfumes, but this one is definitely one. And that's why I have the travel size, because first of all, it's a little expensive. But you can also refill the travel size, which I appreciate. So the Rihanna Fenty is my last honorable mention. I think you should definitely, I would say get the travel size or get the sample set of it to see how you like it. I know there's very much mixed reviews about how it smells and how some people like it. I personally actually didn't like it when I first purchased it, and it kind of grew on me. I reached forward to top off a layer combo that I've already established, and I'm like, I need that little extra oomph. And I say all this to say the best way to add and find what works for you is to test perfumes. So if you go to the store, say you go to Ulta, Sephora, even Target, even all these different stores, like a perfume that you like doesn't necessarily have to be name brand, because honestly and truly, there's a lot of drugstore perfumes that I love and absolutely devour, and I use as a base or use as a topper, and they're so good. So the status of a perfume doesn't necessarily have a monetary value, but it's about what makes you feel good and what makes you smell good. And always remember, your first layer is a bath. Make sure you're using soap and water. And also, if you want a perfume and you want to try it out, but you're not really sure about it, or you're not sure how it mixes with your body chemistry, like I said, you can always ask for samples. Sephora used to do samples, or you can get discovery sets. A lot of perfume houses have discovery sets where you can literally order like all of their perfume collection, and then you can kind of pick out the one you like. Or I suggest buying the travel size, which is like a smaller frame, cheaper budget, and it allows you to like wear the perfume for a while, just to see if you truly like it. Because I know sometimes in the sample sets, you probably get 1 or 2 sprays out of it. And so that means you only get to wear it for like 1 or 2 days, but I'd rather the travel size, you can wear it for maybe 4 or 5 days, or you can just save it for special occasions. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope this video helped inspire your next perfume purchase, or kind of leads you to like try something new. Also, if you have a signature scent, or you have a perfume that you're like crazy about, or is your most complimented, please drop it in the comments below. I would love to add it to my collection. I'm always looking for new scents. I'm always looking to like for someone to put me on to like a new perfume house. I don't discriminate whether it's like designer, Arabic, Swiss, drugstore, whatever. Drop them in the comments below if you have some of your you have some fave scents that I didn't mention. And keep in mind, this was just some of the few, because my collection is much larger, but I would have been here all day if I was talking about my whole perfume collection. And also, if you wanted me to do like a high-end or low-end perfume collection, please drop it in the comments below, and I'll definitely share that collection with you, because there's a lot there for us to touch on. But as always, make sure you comment, like, and subscribe, and come back for another video. Toodles!